I'm a follower of Gautam Buddha. When I practiced or when I listened to his teaching, he have given the teaching more than 2,500 years before. He have talked so much about love, compassion, caring the nature, how important the nature. So I think for last 2,500 years before, I really need to look into this kind of things. But now in this 21st century, I think we are in a very big challenge of all this kind of like water challenging, tree challenging, nature is destroying everywhere, disaster, so many things happening. The younger generation should have a sense of others feeling, should have a sense of giving, helping, giving back to nature, not only destroying the nature. Rather than giving a gift or money or anything, I think that giving education is the best gift where they can use every day until the last breath,
The Naropa Fellowship is a one-year postgraduate academic program in entrepreneurial leadership based in Ladakh, and our primary focus is the Indian Himalayan region as well as the Himalayas beyond, including Nepal and Bhutan. Our curriculum is such that we have 4 parallel academic tracks. The major one is entrepreneurship, then we have communication, personal development, and society and culture, which is largely liberal arts. The starting point was really the incongruity in what we've taught in classes and what we lived beyond the classroom. We talked about how we want to cater to certain problems in the Himalayas, and we saw manifestations of those problems all around us all the time. So that's when our fellows took up the effort of cleaning up the highway, certain regions in and around these campuses. Under the Break Free from Plastic movement, we were awarded the Plastic Free Campus grant. That was a big move for us. We conducted the first ever waste audit here on campus, which was followed by a brand audit. And we realized that easy, accessible food is where most of the waste comes from. Also because winter in Ladakh is quite challenging. So how do we get disposable, easily accessible food here? In fact, we went to bomb guard the landfill here twice, which was again quite a shock for our fellows because they never really realized that all that they consume actually goes there. The Plastic Free Campus grant really paved the way for these conversations to happen, which again injected the sense of responsibility towards the environment. So what can an individual do in their own capacity is something that we ask our fellows all the time. Even if their project is not necessarily in waste, even if they're working with food or education, can they inculcate this habit, this whole agenda of sustainability into whatever the work that is that they're doing. One of the projects, Live to Rescue, which is an animal shelter, is not too far from our campus. So again, an inroad to sustainability is also there. Whatever wet waste that is produced from Naropa goes there, especially all our kitchen waste. After every 3-4 days, when significant amount of food waste is collected, and that feeds the dogs over there. So the biggest challenge to overcome would be to realize that small steps matter. Because you can adopt a lifestyle, but you need to sustain it. And that's a challenge that we face every year.
Most of our projects, like an example like Live to Rescue, Live to Love, and Naropa Fellowship, and then YD Young Drupa Association or Drukpa Nakarpu School, all this in a different form, some in the form of, in a different form and different name and different, but then basically our aim is to make this world into a little different in a better, not different, but a better place for our future. So we hope that our fellows will become as someone who will contribute to the world for a better world, and they will become a better and more understanding leader in the future.